Playing what you want to hear. Sublime Radio. 357 FM.
And this is Garden. It's Tlale, Sublime Radio. Welcome to the show if you just jumped on. The name is Quizy, and I'm not just running solo. I got the beautiful, the talented, the gorgeous Miss A in the building. And right now, with us on the line, we have the beautiful, the talented, the multi-talented, the all things fabulous Kuena Moshoeshoe. Last night, we saw it live. She won the Intern. Guys, I'm excited. I get so excited when I see people from Lesotho doing such amazing things. And she's just taken us by storm. Kuena, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for giving us time to speak to us this morning. I know you're very tired, but thank you very much for squeezing us in your schedule. How are you?
Well, thank you. How are you? And thank you so much for having me on your station.
We are so excited.
Exhausted. Thank you so much. I'm also very excited. It hasn't sunk in yet.
It hasn't sunk in, okay, I can imagine. Take us through this quickly. The whole journey, how has it been being on the Intern? We're seeing you on TV every week. We're like, okay, she's doing something amazing. And finally, how has it been, the whole thing, started from the beginning until right now?
It had been, still is, like, it's amazing. It was such a huge learning experience, but most importantly, gave me the platform to do whatever I wanted to do. So David gives us really, really creative projects, and he pushes us to think out of the box. And most, I would say, companies or platforms, they don't really encourage people to do anything crazy. And that's what I like to do. I love doing conceptual fashion. Yes, I know there's no money in it, but it really makes me happy to do it. And I know, like, after this now, I'm going to start making normal clothing and make dresses and pants, normal stuff. But the show gave me a platform to go crazy every single time. And with every project, I tried to stand out as much as possible, and it did show. So I'm really grateful for that more than anything, that I got to express my strange side.
And now, I know so many people are listening right now, maybe even future fashion designers. What advice would you give to people that are also trying to get into the fashion industry and maybe even trying to end up on the show themselves?
Yes, actually that's another thing that I got from the show. When you do so many creative projects with a short space of time, it pushes you to sort of define your signature. At the end of the day, you look at all the projects that you've done and you realize the things that you always fall back to, and you say, okay, this is the type of stuff that I like doing. Like, it helped me find my signature. So I would say you don't really necessarily have to be in a show like that, but work on what your signature is, something that will set you apart from everybody else. Make sure that you're really strong at it, work really hard at it, and perfect it. Make sure that nobody else does it. Like right now, I think I'm starting to become the raincoat girl. I started making them with my third year collection from last year, and I made it for a few people, and I presented them at the audition, and they loved them. That's what got me in. And throughout the time, I've been making them a little bit. And David wore my raincoat when he went to Paris. And I forgot her name. Oh my God, this is so bad. Jenny, she's a huge fashion influencer. We were at David's event a couple of weeks ago, and I was wearing my raincoat, and she borrowed it, and she walked around in it. It was the biggest thing. So raincoats are not really... It was the biggest thing for me. And David was like, and she passed away. She passed away last week. David was like, since Jenny wore your raincoat, you have to frame it now. You can't wear it anymore because you take out the Jenny in it. So, yes, you find something that other people are not doing and you do it. Raincoats are not popping right now, but I make amazing raincoats, if I have to say so myself. And find a product that nobody else is doing and do it well. People will come to you for that.
Definitely. And right now we're seeing so much rain in Lesotho. I don't know about South Africa or Johannesburg right now, but with the rain that's going on right now, can we get some of those raincoats? Where can we get them? Can we order them online? What can we do to get those?
I customize them because the PVC, the place that sells the PVC, sells very small amounts. I'm going to go hunting for more places, but you can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. I'm still terrible in Twitter, but yeah, I'm learning. I'm getting this. with Facebook and Instagram.
All right. But quickly, we know that you studied fashion design at the University of Johannesburg, where you recently graduated, and you're inspired to be an architecture. But get us through this. Why fashion designing out of everything you could have done? There's law, there's business management, there's other fields, but why fashion designing?
Really, this is the most cliche thing, but it really chose me. Like, that was the one thing I wanted to do from the beginning. And if you did watch the show, I spoke about my story that I wanted to be a fashion designer, but my family didn't really approve of it. And it's not because but they wanted me to do something that they knew would be able to take care of me. And we know Lesotho doesn't have a fashion industry. So how Lesotho is a fashion? Pioneering things, it never really, like, the person who starts things first struggles. Like, I'm not saying I'm the first designer, but if you want to be big at something, you have to work extra hard to sell yourself to people and convince them that you deserve a spot, you know? So I wanted to do fashion, and my family was like, you're not going to make money out of this. Nobody's successful in Lesotho fashion, so study something, and then I went to architecture and I worked for a couple of months. I was like, okay, get sharp. Now I really want to do fashion. I'm wasting my time. I'm getting old. I have to study something that I really love.
Yeah. But tell me quickly, as just because we don't have too much time left, but what the whole fashion, like you're saying, it's something that you love. What inspired this? Is it from family? Is it from growing up? Used to be one of those people that just love clothes, that love fabric, just being on the sewing machine and doing your stuff? Or what really inspired you, the love of fashion inside of you?
Like, as a child, I was super creative and crafty. Like, I was the kid that took whatever I got and tried to transform it into something. So I don't know. I just happened to stick to making clothes for dolls, and as growing up, I would make clothes from scratch, because I didn't have a sewing machine, and my mom bought me a sewing machine when I was 15, and then I started tearing up their clothes to create pieces for myself. And yeah, I was really persistent, and I wanted to learn so much. By the time Kitla Skolong, I had like a very big portfolio. I was already dressing people properly.
Wow.
So I just wanted to learn. And I was like, I'm not going to wait for school because South Africa fashion is very expensive, so I might as well just do what I can now. And that's the one thing that you have to do. Like, nobody will open the door for you. Now, people open the door for Mosheba Bonango, so you need to, even to your family. I had to prove to my family that, listen, I'm very good at this. I deserve to go to school. And my mom made sacrifices. She didn't have the money, but she made sure that I go and get what I want. So you have to work really hard with the little that you have. If you don't have the most expensive fabrics and you believe you're a couturier, start with the 9 rand a meter so that we can see, yes, how can 60,000 a meter? I wonder what my because you're good with something cheap. So start with the very little that you have. And another thing, wear your own clothes.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing.
Yes.
That's what made me Lesotho. That's what gave me the confidence, because I wore my crazy things up to the point where I wore like really amazing things, and I was good at what I was doing. So wear your work as much as possible.
Okay, now Kuena, let's just tap into the show itself. Right now you've won the show. It's all glitz and glam, cameras and everything. There's a whole new journey ahead. But obviously you came across some challenges. What are some of those things that you came across, and what kept you going?
To be honest, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but we don't sleep at all. We haven't slept for 3 months, for the whole time, 3.5 months that we were there. My body was giving up on me. I developed some skin condition. I'm peeling everywhere. I think it's lack of sleep, lack of proper food. My knees hurt. I'm just weak. So as the competition kept going, the deadlines were shorter, and I was getting sick, and it was getting very difficult for me to deliver. But I did every single time, because it's TV. Or you're coughing. You have to do what you have to do. This other time, Nikki saw, and they cut out those parts so much. I don't know if it's Photoshop. They photoshopped my lips, and that day I looked so good. But the whole time I was freaking sick. My eyes were red, and yeah. So health-wise, it was straining on me, and the isolation as well, and some of the challenges I didn't really get. The jokey one was, I think, was I in the bottom? No, I was somewhere in the middle. That was a bit challenging because somebody else had to sew the garment for us, and it was the first challenge that we did. You don't get to be yourself. We had to do what Jokey wanted. So because it was the first, I wasn't really used to having somebody kind of control how I create. So I didn't do well for that. The interesting one is the paper challenge. I almost fell off the seat. Like I was going to go out with that one. But people think I'm just saying this. But I felt like that was my best work. Yes, my skirt was falling apart, the staples to the high skipping, but that was the only issue that put me in the bottom. Otherwise, what I created, I still believe was my best work out of the whole competition.
Wow. This is very, very interesting. And I just love how you talk about clothes. You know, when you talk about something that you love, you can go on and on and on. And I just love that. And honestly, Gwen, I want to say to you, congratulations. We're so happy for you. There's a new journey ahead. What is the plan for you going forward? What more are we seeing from you? Are you going to be now into designing for different celebrities, or you still want to, be a franchise sort of design where, we can buy or purchase your store, your stuff at the store?
Well, for now, I kind of killed myself by winning because I belong to David now, so I can't really do anything for myself. We actually had the discussion with him before he chose the winner. He took us for breakfast. He was like, guys, I've given you the platform. Now the celebrities want a piece of you. That's fine, but please do not steal my customers. If one of my customers asks for something, speak to me about it at least, because I don't want to find about it on Twitter that you made a wedding dress that I was supposed to make. So he was telling us about that, and really, I don't really like designing for famous people, honestly. Like, if they want my work, that's nice.
Okay.
But I just want to design for normal people. No, honestly, I want to design for normal people because normal people will pay you. Celebrities will wear your dress and return it. So I would love to make money in this industry.
They will wait and return it. Well, honestly, Kuena, once again, congratulations, and we're so happy for you. I don't know, your plea to Basotho are listening right now. What is that one thing you'd want to plead with them, maybe that they could do? Maybe it's in terms of support, or like you're saying, in terms of money. They must give you money. Give us your account number.
No, they must buy my clothes. They must buy my raincoat. Hit me up, guys.
Yes, indeed they should. They must give you that money. No, yes. Once again, I don't know, last words that you want to close off with. We don't have too much time left, and we just want to say to you, congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me, and thank you to Basotho Kaofela for the support. Like, my Facebook and all my social media has been going wild. I really appreciate the support.
I'm like, I don't even know. I'm out of words. Have yourself a good morning and a good day, and please get some rest. Maybe you might want to go for a vacation now that everything is so settled.
I'm going to sleep for a week. For a whole week. Thank you so much.
Good luck in that, but now we'll need the raincoats. You might need to come to Lesotho and deliver the raincoats. But
oh yes, I will do that. I'll definitely do that.
All right, no, Kuena.
Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
Likewise, thank you very much for giving us time. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Kuena Moshoeshoe. She just won herself the Intern by Tlale. Guys, I am so excited. Like, it's so nice to see Basotho getting into something that is absolutely amazing.
Guys, this is the time.
And you know what? I played this song yesterday for Bokang because I'm saying, Bokang, you've won. We see you and we're so happy for you. And what we'll do for you is, and also this morning for Kuena, we want to hlabela rice her because we're saying, we know you've won, and people that win, it's Sidimo Tabani. This is music called Homo. Make sure you don't go anywhere. Keep it locked right here on Sublime Radio.
Those hits are on one station.